going on, guys? In today's video we're going to be making new channel art for my channel. This is a totally different video than what I normally post, but anyway. We're going to start off by just taking the pictures that you want for your channel art, and in my case it was just a bunch of pictures of me. We're going to go on to Procreate and create a new file, and then we're also going to go on to Google or whatever search engine and just look up YouTube channel banner templates, and there's tons of them. You just save it and import it back onto your file. I'll put the file dimensions down below in the description if you need it, but you pretty much just import it and then size it up to the correct size. And this is going to give you your desktop, your tablets, your phones, your TV. This is giving you all of the sizes, so it'll show you what it'll look like on every platform. Now for mine, I wanted to have a pink background just because if it's on TV, I want it to have a background instead of just like nothing. So you're going to want to lower the opacity of your template layer because everything else is going to go below it, but you still want to see where your images need to go. And importing your images and making sure that they're all in line is where this is going to get a little complicated, but I'm going to try my best to explain it. So we're going to make a new layer, and this layer is actually going to be the same like color as whatever your background layer is going to be, because we're going to try to create another line on our artboard that's going to pretty much just make all of the edges of our pictures very sharp. So, like I'm doing in this, if you hold down on your line, it will actually create a straight line for you. So I'm going to do that and then duplicate it and do it on the top as well. This is just going to make sure that our pictures are going to have a straight line. It's going to be like a little guide for us. So back in the layers panel, we're going to make sure that all of our images are actually going to be under these pink guides. Here's a tip for making everything straight. If you go up at the wrench, which is the actions panel, turn on the drawing guide and you can adjust the grid size down at the bottom to whatever size you need. You can pretty much just adjust it to be the perfect size, which also kind of helps you arrange your images. But now obviously you just get to do the fun part, which is arranging your images, and I pretty much just put them wherever I wanted, and then I rearranged them later because I realized I didn't like where they were. So now we're going to delete the template by going in the layers panel and deleting that, and then we're going to go up into the actions panel and delete the drawing guide, and that will show you what your final is going to look like. Now you can add text or keep it how it is, but I'm actually going to add text, so I'm going to export it and then import it into Adobe Express, which is another app that you can find on the App Store. This one's really good for graphic designers. It's kind of like Canva. But anyway, you're going to import it, and there's actually a bunch of little templates that you can use down there. And I'm actually just going to keep it the same one because the other ones I don't want. But you're just going to make sure that it's the correct size by zooming out a little bit, and you can add whatever text you want. This is what I'm choosing to put on mine. Now the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. You can choose whatever font, color, effect you want. I'm just choosing the same font that I use in all of my thumbnails. And I was actually thinking about putting an outline on here like I do on my thumbnails, but I ended up not. But this is pretty much where you can play around with what you want it to say, where you want the placement to be, how you want it to look. So this is where I kind of wanted to add another sentence, so I duplicated what I already had and then changed it to my tagline, which is digital scrapbook of my life. Once you have everything pretty much where you want it, you're just going to download it to your camera roll and then either go onto YouTube or YouTube Studio and then edit your channel and then insert your photo from there. As you can see, I already had the other one, and I kind of just thought that it needed a little bit of pop. That's why I'm creating this one. But when you go onto YouTube, you'll actually see what it looks like, and as you see, there's a little pink banner on top, and that's an easy fix. So you're just going to move that pink line up a little bit, and I don't know why my thing was crooked, but whatever. And then as you can see, the images are kind of ragged again, so we're going to adjust that by scaling up the images. Then we can import that back into the Adobe Express, and by replacing the image, we don't have to change anything, and we don't have to redo it. It's just going to upload the new image. Then saving that again, you can import it back onto your channel, and then everything should be fine and dandy. If you need to fix it again, you can. That's the great thing about Adobe Express, you can just replace the image. Now, that is what we're looking for. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's totally not what you normally watch on my channel. As you can see, I'm normally a vlogger, but I wanted to update my channel a little bit. So, see you guys in the next one. Peace.